What's going on? Breaking Berries podcast. How y'all doing?
What's up? What's up?
Another day, another 50 cent.
What? Another day, another 50. Ain't not a dollar and 50
Nah,
cents
they whooped me today. They got their money's worth today. All the money I've been stealing from them, they got my ass back today.
Hey man, it be like that.
Yeah, they got me back. How y'all doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, something like that.
We got a great show tonight. We got a lot to talk about, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into it so we can get our guests on this show. Just so y'all know, I am live on my IG. So my IG folks, if y'all want to hear the whole conversation, come on over to Facebook or YouTube. The links are pinned in the comment, or it's in the link in my bio. So y'all come over here and chat with us. So we're gonna go ahead and introduce this amazing panel that I have over here with me. I'm gonna start off with my amazing, legendary co-host, Mr. Adrian Taylor, aka
Pops.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
God, aka
My kids winning the battle. Yeah.
and that's what they do. That's what they do.
I'm
That's what
losing. I feel like Spence.
they do. They got you on the ropes.
Hey, I'm not quitting, but the ref might need to step in. You feel me?
Hey, Danica. And then we have our lovely guest, our lovely co-host. Look, if you want to know somebody's business, she gonna find out. She gonna get the tea. She gonna let us know what's going on in these streets. We got my girl, Miss Drena, aka
I guess this week I'm Mama because that's what my kids love to say.
oh God, aka
Adrian, my kids are 18 and 15 and they still winning. They are
No!
still winning.
Okay.
And then we have our lovely host with the most, Miss Dee Dee, Miss
The core queen.
AKA.
I'm sleepy as shit.
You look good.
Well, thank you, but I'm so tired. So tired.
Hey man, come on over here.
No. You can keep them little babies. No, thank you. No, thank you. And we're gonna go ahead and get into our trending topics. I just added one that just dropped hot on the press. We're gonna talk about it real quick. So, what y'all think about the sentencing? Tory Lanez just got sentenced to 10 years for shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
10 years.
Really? You know, I because I've been out the news loop, so I didn't even know.
Just dropped. It just dropped.
Okay. 10 years?
10 years.
Is that fair time, or is that? I mean, like because he's gonna have to do like 70%, 70-80% of the time, and get out. So is that really gonna be 7 years? And I don't know. 10 years.
December, so
10 years. They're giving him 10 years. Oh. Wow. Okay. I thought maybe 4 or 5, maybe, and then probably after 2 to 3 good behavior, he was out. 10. Ooh. Okay.
I think that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Man, that's a lot.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay.
10 years, and then I wonder, will he be deported after that? Because he's not.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's I didn't expect that at all.
I don't think anybody did.
Yeah, I thought maybe 2, 3, 5 max, but pretty much was probably gonna do 2, maybe 3, of that time and then be out. Like, because you 10.
Yeah,
I mean, he finna do at least 7 of them. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do at least 7, 8. So.
Well, this if the girl, what's her name, Kelsey, whatever the girl's name,
Kelsey,
if she really did do it, Now's the time to speak up because you got immunity.
Right.
So,
Well, they said that she could be held contempt of court for holding up, not to do with this case, with Meg's case against her management team. Because apparently, I think she like missed. I think she was subpoenaed and she missed it.
Well, you don't have to go when you're subpoenaed. You have to go when your court ordered.
Okay.
So you don't have to go.
Court ordered. It was. They had something in there about her possibly being in contempt of court.
Well, Tori, hope it don't require no maintenance on them hair plugs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, okay, I was not.
I just feel like you could have. It could have all went so different than this. Like it was like the news took it and ran with it and just became this whole thing. And I felt like if maybe he wouldn't have been like so braggadocious, like he was so loud about it, like just chill,
quiet,
just chill till this is over with. Because whether people thought you were horrible or the best, like people were gonna think what they thought, whether you said something or not. Yeah. I just feel like that hurt him even more.
Yeah, and as you think about it, you know what? Because this happened 2 years ago, give or take, right? Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Is thinking about that time. He's spoken out a lot.
A whole
right?
lot.
A whole lot. Whereas I feel like if he would have kept quiet, it would have been better for him, especially after being found guilty. I think you have to kind of take all of those things into play as well. How he was talking, how he basically shamed her, threw dirt on her name. He did a lot. He said a lot. And so I think that's part of it.
Mr. J said, I disagree. His dad was a straw that broke the camel's back.
Mr. J, I definitely think that daddy hurt him even more.
Yeah. Right. I mean, that's too. But I mean, just all of the talking that basically making it seem like she was such a bad person. Yeah.
I mean, Tori himself was texting and stuff that day, and the next day, like apologizing and stuff. So that just made him look like he did something.
Yeah.
So I don't know, child. 10 years is a lot. We're gonna move on to the next topic so we can get through these, right? Because this right now has been one of the proudest moments in Black history for in a long time. In a long time. So what y'all think about Montgomery, Alabama's fuck around and find out Saturday? Full transparency. I lived there for 7 years. My son is from Montgomery, Alabama. That's where his dad is from. Y'all favorite guest co-host, my baby daddy, is from there. And that shit was way overdue.
I was hoping he would have came on just for this part.
We're not having him no more. He's not coming back to the show, okay? Leave my baby daddy where he at, okay?
I just wanted to hear what he had to say about all of these shenanigans, because they shenaned again and again and again.
Child, I'm so proud.
They had the press conference today.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the press conference?
The chief of police came on and read out who was going to be charged, who was arrested already, who was released already. All the white people charged. They waited for 2 to turn themselves in. All the Black people sent back home, released. And they just want the chairman to come in, but no, he ain't coming.
They looking for the chairman.
They looking for the chairman, but he ain't coming. And listen, y'all know we know how Adrian feels about voting. And this right here is a prime example of why it matters to vote locally. Because the chief of police is Black, the mayor is Black, and about 90% of the police force in Montgomery, Alabama is Black. And that's probably the only reason this is going the way it's going right now.
Yeah. Really, and had that man not come out with that chair, when the police were there, they were just like, I guess trying to figure out what was going on.
Well, they had maced.
Yeah, I saw some of them were macing. But when that man hit that lady on top of their head with that chair, Sir, that's it. You don't went too far. You don't went too far.
Beat for every slave
Where did the chair come from?
for every slave that was traded on that dock right there, beat they ass. All of them. Beat their ass. Even if they don't remember, hit them.
They did.
What are you talking about? That was some built up aggression. I was, watching it. I was like, oh, this is bigger than this moment. And you like, you know what I'm saying? When you watch it, you could just absolutely tell, like, yo, this is bigger than this moment. Like, this is some built up animosity, frustration. Like, this is a lot. Because let me tell y'all, because we ain't talking about this guy, Aquaman. When you swim, you can jump off the boat, swim to the deck, to the dock, and jump in. That's yeah. And you don't. And hold on. And you don't know that person. So for you to do all of that,
no, he knew him. He knew him. They came
oh,
out
he
there.
knew him?
The guy that was on the dock was the co-captain of the boat.
Ah,
And
okay,
the blue shirts was the crew members on the boat.
okay.
That's why
So
they jumped off. It was red.
all right.
And the guy that
Okay.
was being jumped is 60-something years old. The guy that jumped in that
Wow.
water was 16 years old.
Right. Now I knew that part.
With Willie Earl like that. The hell wrong with y'all?
Oh, so he like, whoa, y'all tripping. Like you said, yeah. I mean, he looked old. I didn't know he was that old though, but he looked old. Wow. And they jumping this man. So at first when I watched it, I thought they was gonna break it up. Like that's what I thought was gonna happen. Cause he looked, oh, you knew they weren't gonna break it up?
Well, the first dude did try to break it up.
No, I'm talking about the white people when they came over. I thought they were gonna try to break it up. Yeah, I knew by the time their energy was not on breaking nothing up. Their energy was on y'all finna pay for what y'all did. I don't know. I knew that, but I thought they was gonna break it up, but they didn't, and then they started fighting them and jumping them. You like, what are y'all doing? So yeah,
I knew from living in Alabama that I can't say that. Them white people was not gonna break that stuff up. They are the most overly aggressive racist people I've ever seen in my life. They don't hide it. They don't care. They will let you know. Oh God, that was so overdue, y'all. I'm so happy they did that.
Someone, posted a picture of their business and it is not open completely. Ain't nobody there, doors shut. I don't know if they closed down, but there was nobody there. They said normally people are there all throughout the day. But yeah, that was long overdue, all of it. I mean, it was just amazing to see.
And one more thing, I want to really, really say this, and I hope anybody that watches this shares this, especially for this generation that keeps sharing this same saying is really starting to piss me off really bad. We are not our ancestors. I want y'all to take a breath in and out. The only reason you hear is because of your ancestors.
Yeah.
They didn't just sit around and get whooped on. I promise you they didn't. Folks wasn't getting lynched because they was well-behaved slaves. They was bucking the system and they was fighting back too. It just so happens that back then that was the law. Just like some of y'all modern day slaves right now, and y'all ain't bucking the system and y'all yes sir and tap dancing too. Some of y'all ancestors and lineage was doing the same thing. So stop saying that y'all not y'all ancestors, because some of y'all wouldn't have moved y'all ass off that boat. So cut it out.
Yeah. On top of that, all of that, but also, why are we all so much alike? Because that commentary that woman gave on that video,
Give her an award.
She need a BET award. She need a BET award or something, because that commentary, I was like, she's saying everything I'm thinking in my mind.
Sound effects. She was on point, man. She was everything.
yo, it was crazy. Yeah, I was like,
shout out to Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes.
I hate that place with a purple passion, but y'all made me proud. Never want to go back to that place.
And I think now somebody said that that riverboat is sold out for like the next few weeks. People have sold it out.
And y'all know what the name of that boat is?
The Harriet.
It's the Harriet. I've been on the Harriet a few times. Be jamming on there too. Yeah, it's the Harriet. Shout out to Montgomery. We're gonna get into our two icebreakers, and then we're gonna bring our guests on. We need to talk to them. We got some stuff we want to talk about. So, what is the greatest slow dance song of all time? Daniel's here. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
he missed it.
Damn. For me, the greatest slow song to me, period, of all time, no matter what the situation. If I ever were to lose my mind and get married again, it would be "Adore" by Prince.
Oh yeah,
that's my shit.
That's a good one.
So she's thinking about it. My mine. It's a couple, but one I really love is you, Jesse Powell.
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
man.
that's my joint.
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace. That's one of my favorite slow jams. You.
What you know about that song, little girl? Look, that's my daughter.
Okay, that's a jam. That's a jam.
They're right.
I would say "Spend My Life" by Eric Benet.
Oh,
and
that's a good one.
And then the Isley Brothers. I can't remember the name of it. You could name all they songs, all they slow songs.
Yeah. All right, last icebreaker, and this is the question of the week. Adrian said, if you got $22 and you got 10 mouths to feed, what's for dinner?
We eating red beans and rice. I'm gonna give y'all some corn. I'm gonna give y'all some cornbread.
Okay.
And some sausage or chicken, one of the two, not both, because we only got $22.
Right. I'm about to say you can't put both of them in there.
I will probably do old school chicken and rice. The big pot of chicken and rice. Legs, because legs is cheap. Legs or thighs.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it real super simple. I'm gonna do some sausage dogs, and some chips. and some pop, you feel me? Yeah. Because I'm a dude, so I'm gonna keep it G. That's what I cook.
Are you talking about glizzy? Because sausage is not cheap.
Yeah, but you could get a pack of sausage, not the big ones, you know what I'm saying? But you can get a pack, for like $10. Yeah.
You talking about hot links, the red ones?
Nah, sausage. That's pork. Sausage.
Lord, my child been down south too long. Beanies and weenies. What the? Child.
What is beanies and weenies?
I don't know.
You saying down south? I don't even know what that is. What's beanies
Maybe
and
that's
weenies?
the white side of her. I'm sorry.
That's whatchamacallit. That's
Is that pork and beans?
Pork and beans and hot dogs.
Ooh.
Oh, pork. Man, ain't nobody eating that. I can't do it.
Breakfast is expensive. What kind of breakfast y'all gonna have? Grits and eggs and toast?
They're gonna be hungry in 5 minutes.
Hey man, because a pack of eggs is about $7, 12 pack.
Eggs is expensive.
It done got crazy out here in the streets. I mean, you can get a box of grits though for like $3.
Oh yeah, you can feed an army of people with grits.
Right, get some grits, put that good butter in it. Ooh, bust.
Oh, Lord.
I put salt and pepper.
Lisa says spaghetti.
And butter.
That's probably one of the cheaper ones. Spaghetti with some garlic bread. Good to go.
Spaghetti cheap?
Yeah.
What? I need some meat in mine though. So.
Yeah, you can get a big old pack of ground meat.
Get you a bag of ground meat. Yeah.
Okay. Get you a pound. What a pound run? About $10 now?
I don't know. I don't eat ground meat, so I don't know.
See what I'm saying? Like if we talking like 2-3 years ago, you get a pound for like $5, $6. 9 pound be like 10.
I don't know. I mean, I use ground turkey if I was gonna eat it. I should. I ain't eat that in forever either. But
Grits, eggs, toast, and sausage. Okay. Hold up.
10
Eggs
people.
done came down. What? Oh,
Somebody said Wolf said he can get 18 for $1.60. What the eggs you eat? I don't know.
18 for $1.60. Yeah.
My eggs cost like $5 for 12 to 18 eggs.
Didi eat them bougie eggs, cage free, fresh air.
It's vegetarian fed.
That's what I get too. Cage free. Cage free egg. That's why I said they be like.
I don't even know if they got them down here.
Lisa said ground turkey you can get 3
I don't
pounds for $9.
For who?
3 pounds for $9 ground turkey.
3 pounds. Where she live at?
Yeah, ground turkey. Well, the little pack when I get it, it's like I don't know how many pounds that is, but like the regular pack is like.
Yeah, because the little pack usually, like a pound. You get a pound. Hey man, I need to go to y'all.
You live in DC. Everything costs too much there.
Man, I quit.
Oh, another good struggle meal. Another good struggle meal is sloppy joes.
Okay. Yeah, you can make that happen.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't ate a sloppy Joe since I was like 5. I was
You
forced
can
to.
make that happen.
All right, y'all, let's get our guest on. I'm going to introduce our guest panel to the show so we can get on here and talk about these hoe days. I will first start by introducing this lovely lady. Her name is Delisa Walton. She is a 44-year-old single in Atlanta. We are welcoming her to the show to talk about the hoe phase. Y'all welcome Miss Delisa.
Single in Atlanta. I know she got a lot to talk about.
I do.
I can believe it. Okay.
Hey.
We can forward on.
Oh, God. And then we have my boy, my friend, one of the best comedians I know. He tried to come on the show last week, but the Lord said, no, we need to save him for this week. And that's why he made it so. His name is Mr. Trevor Springs. He is a nationally touring comic. He's been doing comedy for full time for 8 years. He's a father of 3, 2 biologically. He is a real Southern gentleman. He ain't no hoe no more, y'all. Aside from comedy and creating content, he's recently produced his own podcast that I was on last night, the Hear Me Out podcast, that is exceptionally growing quickly, and it is sponsored by Coke, cream of the planet Earth. Y'all welcome Mr. Trevor Springs. What up?
Hello.
Thank y'all for having me.
You got the internet straight today?
I'm all the way in here this time. I can see everybody.
Okay.
Everybody's moving at the same speed. There's no glitches. I'm actually here.
All right. Okay. Y'all ready for this?
Well, hold on one second before y'all go further, because I've been here the whole time and I was watching and I was enjoying. Nobody mentioned for the slow song.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite. I grew up around. I'm old school. Always and forever is a great. So even when nobody's around, I slow dance by myself. I don't need help when that song is playing. There's a slow dance. If I'm vacuuming, I am slow dancing with the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, okay then. Well, slow dance then, T Springs. That is
and
a good
struggle
song.
food. 20. If you got $22, you got to feed 10 people. I think the most important thing we need to think about here, as my mom used to say, we're gonna cook something that's gonna stretch. A lot of that food ain't gonna stretch, but spaghetti. My God, spaghetti is always better the next day.
Told you.
10 miles. We got 10 miles to feed. Somebody waking up hungry. So we gotta be able to stretch that food. So you can get that spaghetti and a loaf of bread. That whole bread we need, and we can make our own garlic bread with a loaf of bread.
Yes, indeed.
Some butter. See, I'm from that side of town.
Yep.
We ain't buy garlic bread. You made garlic bread.
See, he gets it.
Yes,
absolutely. I'm with it.
But yeah, I just had to get that little input right there. And I no longer eat beanies and weenies either, but I know about that life. Pork and beans, you chop them hot dogs up, you chop it down in there, and you get you a spoon. I'm doing better than life than that.
Shut up. Oh my God. Yeah. Y'all listen. Look at God. We done came up. We ain't got the struggle no more. I ain't got the struggle no more. All right, y'all. We're gonna get to the first topic. Because I don't think I know we talk about a lot of relationship stuff, but we never really talk about like topics that may be uncomfortable. And I just want to know, what do y'all think is the most common problem in couple sex lives? What's the problem?
Boredom.
Okay.
Boredom.
Jump right into it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
She leap
I've been
head
married
first.
twice,
Okay.
so I got it down pat. Boredom.
Okay.
so if you're bored,
I think comparison.
oh
I could see that.
shit.
Yeah.
Do you actually say it or are you thinking it in your head?
Ooh.
I think when people go in with expectations or they compare it to like their last partner,
Mhm.
and then when you have expectations that person don't know about, and then you don't communicate, like I think all that's a recipe for disaster.
Mm. So if you're bored, do you say anything? You just stay bored?
No, you speak up. You say, hey, hey, let's talk about it. Cause no. Hey, sir, hey, listen. We need some hot sauce or something because this ain't working.
Okay, all right. I've had enough. I try to be quiet. Listen, the common problem in we say in the couple sex life, this ain't in the dating process, we're in a relationship. The most common problem is male and female is that we do not create a safe place to communicate. It ain't just about the communication. A lot of times we communicating, but the way we saying things is fucking with another person's ego. Like she said, like, hey, sir, it's that he can't crank out more dick. It ain't happening.
Oh my God.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. We gotta deal with what we gotta deal with, but we gotta work with it. So are you coming to me in a way that we can be conducive and fix this or try to, better ourselves, or is your grunts and your huffing and puffing making me feel less of a man? Now I don't know how to get back to once what we were. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with men. Sometimes men are not directly telling the woman, that her teeth might be dragging a little bit and cutting him a little bit, or her pH balance might not be at the best, but we'll go ahead and suffer through and storm the beach because we don't want to lose y'all together. So are we creating a safe place to communicate so we can fix things and get on the same page? Because everybody's freak level ain't the same. And sometimes women accept certain things sexually because she don't want to lose the man, so she'll let him do things or put her in a certain way that might not be what she into that pleases her. You get the man that got your legs all the way back like that, but that ain't what gets you off. But you feel like you get him off, so you letting him. He going straight from zero to pound town. He ain't even slowing down in between. But that ain't what you into. But you letting him.
Mhm.
Communication ain't there. You ain't able to say, hey, look, that right there ain't for me. We got to tap
Write
the
it
brakes a
down.
little bit on that. But
Right.
are we creating a safe place to communicate?
Well, I'll leave a sticky note then. Since I don't want to say it out loud, I'm gonna leave a sticky note. Hey, let's do something else.
I think it's just like the timing is important of when you talk about it. Because in the middle of it, like, yeah, I don't think that's the best time. Unless somebody hurting you. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in the middle. After
Yeah,
it's
and I'm
over
a
with.
pleaser. I'm a pleaser. So if I get any inclination that I am hurting you or I'm being too much, then I can communicate that during the process. You know what I mean? It's a good way of doing that still is allowing us to still be sexy. But some men, most men, I'm not gonna say some, I think it's most men, aren't pleasers. They trying to get them, and they feel like in the process of getting them, you supposed to find you too. You know what I mean? So they fucking with a purpose of getting themselves off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I
And
think
it don't work
yeah.
their whole life because ain't nobody had these conversations. So they don't know better.
Right.
You know what I mean? And some women have only been pillow princesses where they just, once I give my body to you, it's your job to do whatever. Boom, boom. So they don't know how to get themselves off either.
because everybody's body is different, right? Everybody's body is totally
That's it.
different. So people gotta move accordingly. And I think that sometimes men and women equate them not doing the proper things to their body as they don't know how to do it. But it's like, no, they're doing what they got the last person off on, right? And so they're trying that same thing with you. And if you don't speak up, then they think this works. It's good. So it's yeah, so the cycle continues until one or the other, right? That aggression is pent up, and you like, I ain't been satisfied, and now you just shoot off at the mouth. Now you done hurt egos, and now everybody in the bunch because they mad, right? But that's not how you do it. Like I don't understand why people feel some type of way of teaching a person how to please them. I don't know, because ultimately I would feel or think that you would want to be pleased when you doing the do. So if you need to kind of help the person and we know it's one thing if somebody's just totally off and you just like, oh my God, he's horrible, she's horrible. But
Right.
it's another thing is like, okay, if I tell them, hey, I don't like it counterclockwise, you know what I'm saying? I like it up and down, however you like to be lit, right? Like, just let them know because the last person might have liked it counterclockwise or clockwise. So that's what they doing. Just tell them, no. Help them out. Yeah, give them a couple moans and a couple grunts when they doing it right. So they like, oh, that don't work. This work. It's a way to communicate. That's what you got to do.
I think I agree with everything you're saying. I think that I know it's a tough conversation because everybody, nobody really knows what to do. Like we learn as we're going along. But for a long, like women, like when we're growing up, you're kind of it's kind of pushed that men like, or it's a part of like people know like guys are gonna pleasure themselves, like, but from a very young, like when you're a teenager on up, like it's very faux pas for a woman to talk about that. Like if you were a girl and you were masturbating or trying to learn yourself, then like people will look at you like you were weird or you were judged in a different way, because we were taught that like we're supposed to just be quiet and take what we get basically.
Right.
So I think to get into a relationship, like you said, it's all about creating a safe space to let your partner know, like, hey, you can let me know what you like, what you don't like.
Daniel, you are crazy.
What, Daniel?
What's really wrong with him?
And
yeah, I agree
also,
with you, Drena. I think that women are pretty much told to just be a lady. You don't talk about sex. That's taboo. You just go with the flow. You don't express that at all at any time. You just take what you get, and then that's just what it is.
and we as men have seen so much on social media in our society where talking about sex too soon, you'll lose the woman, right? But I think that is very essential for our growth before we even can become a couple or sexually active, for me to learn some things about you through communication, about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if we in the talking stage, I'm going to ask you, like, what kind of stuff are you into sexually? You know what I mean? But at the right time, of course. But I don't want to get in the bedroom and have to figure out everything about you.
Right.
Like I should know some things that you're into and that you're not. I should know some of your turn-ons and your turn-offs. You know, I should know your triggers, you know what I mean, things that will get you off, your hot spots. You know, like I don't want to get in here and have to completely learn your full body while we in the motion of that. You know what I mean? Like it's some things I should already know about you through communication. As well, some women need to know certain things about men. I think in 2023, you should not be having sex with shrimp dick niggas. You should know this man.
Let me see it.
Got.
Let me see it.
Yeah, I think you should know before y'all get sexual. Like
she said she wants to see.
Just
you know what I mean? And I understand this whole thing. I don't want nobody to send me no dick pic. I get that. But this is a job interview and you need a resume sometimes. You need to know what's going on with this person.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm just saying, just let me see it, and then we can alleviate all of that.
There it is.
Do it on the first night.
And any man that's confident in himself ain't gonna have no problem with that.
But see, the problem with that though is what we just talked about, people not telling the truth or having those open conversations. So before we got to this, it was somebody before him that done lied to him, and now he's
right.
confident dick pic, and I'm like, what? Who lied?
Listen. That's what you gotta tell them, DD. Send a dick pic with a Roku remote beside it.
Yeah, but you might think that that's big.
No, yeah, but you know what a Roku remote is, though.
I do.
So he can't alter that Roku remote.
Well, I'm just saying, he might think
so now you got a measuring stick.
Because the girl's been lying to him and faking it this whole time.
Dang.
Let me see it and turn to the side.
There
Let
it
me
is.
see it and turn to the side.
You don't need a pic. You need one of them live photos when you hold on there, get a little motion.
I always equate those conversations to how long we've been kind of talking and dating. So if we done been out like 3 times, I feel
Agreed.
like after you date, went on like 3 days, it should be open and honest that y'all can have a communication about sex, right? Because clearly y'all liking each other, clearly y'all feeling each other, and that's probably going to be the next step. So whatever that time frame looks like for you guys, I think you definitely should start having sex talks because once again, going in cold, you might have this expectation of butterflies, all this
Right.
craziness, but y'all ain't never talked about no sex, nothing,
Right.
and then it happened, and y'all both looking at each other like, man, this was trash. And it was trash because y'all just don't know each other. Y'all had no information
Let me see
about
it.
each other's body, and they might have did the same things that they did with their previous partner, and they was killing it in them sheets, and now y'all looking at each other like, man, I done wasted, man. Ah! Yeah,
Agreed.
had a conversation.
Just let me see it.
Yeah,
But
so
I
you,
need a little bit
at
more than
least
that.
you
Like,
know,
because
at
even
least
if he got the the size, what if, yeah,
I can
well,
help
he
you
just
fix it.
don't.
I can fix
80%
it.
of
But
the
if
I
you
can
problem, she
fix the
can
don't,
fix
rest.
the motion.
Long as
if
it
you
works.
don't,
She
we
can
ain't
fix the
moving forward.
motion. You know,
Long
she
as
just
it
need to
works,
know
I
you
can
got a
work with
big
it.
enough boat.
Yeah.
Okay. So long as he got a big enough boat. So for you guys, he just need to have a big enough boat. You
I
I
ain't
can,
gonna
can work
say
with
that.
it. It's not that I want that specifically. I can work with that, but let me see it and then turn to the side because you're not gonna trick me because I done already been tricked enough, so I already know. I can tell by the energy too, like
okay.
because y'all know when y'all blessed and y'all know when y'all not. But a lot of y'all be like, yeah, I'm blessed. You'll see. No, you're not gonna trick me. Let me see
Them
it.
be the liars.
Glory be to God.
Them be the
Glory be to
liars.
God.
Yeah.
All glory be to God, though.
Okay.
I want to see it. That'll alleviate all of that. I'm gonna I want to see it.
Because you will
Okay,
not move.
UGK. Pimp C, let me see it.
Right.
Okay.
That's it. Let me see it.
Bit over, let me see it. Okay.
Because we can save all of that. We don't even have to go through all these motions. Let's see. And then we can have a party. Or else we can
She says
say
small
goodbye.
packages matter too. They matter
Yeah, they
to
do.
you.
So again, if she see that now, she know. Like, cause I done had girls tell me before, like, never. Like, I might be overqualified, right? And then I can understand that, but at least we know that. Cause I don't want to get ran out the bedroom just as well as a shrimp dick nigga. Don't nobody want that. No man wants that. To like, nah, this ain't gonna work, right? Regardless of what end of the spectrum you on, but let you see it. So, cause when we get to a point, like you say, the 3rd date, 4th date, like, we don't made up our mind. If something was to happen, we gonna go there, right? If we already know that, then the conversations need to start happening, right? Because we having the energy and all that's happening. Like that, I have no problem with it. I am completely free and confident in my sexuality. I want to be with somebody that also is the same way. You don't have to hold back with me. And if we create that space, that safe place of communication outside the bedroom, once we go in it, oh, we live, baby.
That's cool. As long as you let me see it, we good. We won't have any problem.
And guys with little ones might be more creative. I don't care give a damn about your creativity. If you don't
All
get
right.
that little shit out of here,
Don't get up here trying to tickle me talking about you gonna wear me out. No, you're not. You can't.
you
You can't
wear
wear
my
me out if you're gonna
nerves
tickle
out.
me to death.
Guys, that's so funny. Guys with little ones are more creative. What they do magic tricks.
They do circles.
They do the splits.
They
Look,
do
look,
circles.
look, they gonna be fucking you and pulling
Do
the little stuff
circles.
out.
What
In
you mean they
circles,
do?
yep.
All right.
What you mean circles? What does that
Like they
mean?
stirring
They gonna
something. Like, what
sneeze
are
and
you
go.
doing?
Oh, that's so
See?
aggravating. That
Why
is
your
so
hips
aggravating.
moving? Your hips should be
Oh.
moving. You don't have enough to have that kind of motion going.
You ought to
Don't do
be
that.
creative.
All right, y'all. We're gonna move to the next topic. If your past partner had to give you a Yelp review, what would the common review be? Your past partner.
That's easy. She nasty. She nasty. She nasty and you gonna love her.
My phone went out. Can you say that again? My phone went out.
She nasty and you gonna love her. Yep.
These face is crazy.
Oh, for me, my ex, I'm 3 years removed from a relationship. She would say that I'm a liar.
That would be your gut review.
She would be right. She would be right.
In the bedroom. I'm sorry, I should have made that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, in the bedroom, that's solid. That's solid.
You say you solid?
No, yeah, that's. And we talk about my past relationship.
All of them. Anybody?
Yeah.
With,
I don't think I have
a review.
Minus 2 women in the world. I don't have a bad review ever. And the 2, I was drunk both nights, and I was pushing rope. I was trying to push rope through a hole. I apologize to them women, and since then we have made amends.
Oh
Wow.
And although I am still friend zoned by both of them, I do understand, and we coexist very well.
Somebody is worse than me. Ooh.
God, yo.
That's only 2 though. That's only 2. I got great numbers.
Just 2.
I just from that I don't drink Fireball anymore.
Good job. Good job.
Oh my God, yo, this too.
Get some rope. Through a hole.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Drena,
That's
Adrian,
true.
what y'all got? What would y'all yell for?
I'm gonna say nice and slow. There we go.
Okay.
Nice and slow.
Mine, probably say I'm a pleaser.
Okay.
She trying to kill me. I'm not a
A
machine.
nice way to say.
I like it.
She's trying to kill me. I'm not a
You gotta
machine.
watch her.
Mine's actually just got a review today, so
I know that's right. I know that's right.
and I think this theme has been common throughout my life. She like the fuck. I do. Like, oh man, like I thought I liked the fuck.
You know my body so well.
Sure do. That's why I gotta get them young. Let's go.
God damn it, DD, go to sleep. You ain't tired. You ain't sleeping.
See, we are definitely spiritual. Well, look, we are here. We
Drink
are
essential water. It's that water.
Period. And all the fruit. Well, we're gonna move on to the next one. That was some good reviews, y'all. Y'all keep up the good work, okay?
Stay nasty, right?
Hey. All right, y'all. What's the definition of a hoe?
A woman that just slept with 3 men. She's a hoe. Duh.
Like slept with 3 men today?
No.
Oh.
No.
There's so many variations of hoe.
Right.
But is 3 in one day bad? I'm just asking.
None of it's bad. It's frowned upon.
It's for there you go.
That makes
I'll
bad
go
pH
first.
balance throw off.
Most. I would say most men would think you're a hoe if you slept with 3 men in one day. Yeah. I think most men.
Hey.
There
like
are
that.
extreme variations
like
of hoe.
There are levels. Yeah, there are levels.
And being
Because-
a suffering hoe myself, I can speak on the matter from experience.
Let's hear it.
I'm still in my 12 steps. Y'all pray for me. But for me,
He said
I've
2 men.
men, some men are tender. Some men call women hoes just because they won't give them their number. You know, they switch up, all of a sudden she a hoe. You know, or she ain't give you no play. She gave one of your homeboys some play, now she a hoe. So sometimes the word is used loosely. You know, but for me, I consider a woman a hoe if she has plenty bodies with no regard, right? She done fucked on the crew. She done, you know what I mean? Like, and it's open, it's open dialogue. That's her Yelp review. It's how many bodies she got in certain circles and just don't care. But I do not show any judgment or disrespect to these hoes. Some of these hoes are good.
Well, what about if you done slept with one out of each crew? Does that make a difference?
That ain't no hoe. You selective.
Okay.
Selective though. You see what I'm saying? You selective.
Yeah, selective out of each crew, just one out of each crew.
You grown. You grown. But I don't even look down on you. I hit one of the homies for real. Like I say, it is what it is. Long as it wasn't like no ill will or no backdooring type shit. Like at the end of the day, we grown. You know what I mean? My thing is, whatever you got going on, it's about the type of person you are. Because I do not equate your sexual lifestyle to who you are as a person. And I'm speaking from experience because I'm the same way. And when I was out here home and doing my thing, I still am a good father. You know, I still have good qualities about me. I just spread myself thin.
You talking like hoe is a disease. Hoe doesn't mean you're not a good person.
Real quick, I got a caller that want to give his definition of a hoe. Go ahead, caller. What's your definition of a hoe?
It really ain't no definition as a hoe. A hoe word is not really like there's no such thing as a hoe.
So I thought you were gonna give it. So what does a hoe mean to you?
So what a hoe mean to me is a hoe. It's a hoe is a hoe. It's not really a word to me. It's just a imaginary word. You know what I'm saying?
I like him.
Okay. So in other words, just be free to do what you want to do.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's only an imaginary word. A hoe is not really a word.
Hoe is everybody's perception.
There's some niggas that's drilled down. You know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, Lisa says she like you. She said
okay.
She like that.
There ain't no such thing as no hoe.
Appreciate your perspective. Thank you.
Like just talk about like, oh yeah, what is a hoe? Everything is negative about a hoe. So there's no point of really talking about this shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, we're gonna talk about it, but we appreciate you calling.
Especially around the female.
Okay. Well, and there it is. He said what he said. Thank you. Appreciate you for calling in.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you. You're right. Appreciate you for calling in. But
Just say he's a hoe.
And a hoe ain't a disease. I mean, you know, just because you like a lot of bodies don't mean you're not a good person at heart, a nice person.
I see somebody else said if you sleep with 2 people in 1 month, you're a hoe. Well, I guess.
I ain't gonna go that far. That's a lot, you know. But at some point you crossing the line when you don't remember how many people you done slept with. I'm just saying.
I think it depends on what your objective is. If your objective is to be married, maybe those might disqualify you depending on the person you want to marry. If you don't have that, like if that's not a goal of yours, then
it is what it is.
Want to have fun?
That might not disqualify you though, DD. Like because it depends on where you at right now with your life. What you?
I'm saying it may disqualify you for a particular man that may
the
guy that said 2 men
insecure man that care about shit like that.
Who is Ted?
Ted is crazy, yo. He's from my city.
Must be a red. That's what I said. He a shade tree. There you go, Ted.
Hey, all hoes are welcome here.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So I think it's all subjective.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I do believe the overwhelming majority of men believe women that sleep with multiple men are hoes. I do believe.
Yeah. And quickly
a lot of
throw
men.
it out. But haven't looked in the mirror themselves.
But they think it's a double standard, so they think it's okay for them to do it.
I think growing up, the girls that we saw, like people saying, "Oh, they sleeping around." We didn't know if they were. We just heard what we heard. But I think those are people that were like actually searching for something. Like, I mean, if you out here just sleeping with everybody, okay. But I mean, if you gotta constantly look for different people, you should probably do some soul searching and figure out why that is.
Yeah.
We always try to rationalize that and be like, man, they probably went through some childhood trauma. You know, Yes, that's right. Man, some people just like the fuck.
Yeah, some people do.
You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
most
Some
of the time
people
it
do,
is tied to
and I ain't judging. I ain't judging. My mindset mostly be on your current state. What we doing? You know what I'm
Most of
saying?
the time it is tied to childhood trauma. There are some
Right.
stragglers who just and liking the fuck and fucking a lot of people aren't the same thing either.
Yeah.
So,
But
most of the
once a
time,
hoe, aren't you always a hoe?
No.
Once a hoe, aren't you always a hoe? Just like an
No.
alcoholic, like a
No, I
drug
pray to God
addict.
that's
You
not true.
know what I'm saying? Once a hoe, always a hoe. You just a recovering hoe.
No,
Wait, what?
I don't want to be a recovering. I want to be recovered. I want to be dipped in the blood.
But life is a
Born
process
again.
of recovery,
I
right?
want
Just
to be
like a
born
drug
again.
addict, an
I want my
alcoholic.
slate to be wiped clean, sir.
Okay, all right.
I'm about to go
Okay,
get
I'm just throwing it out
baptized.
there.
You scaring me. I think I need to.
yeah,
I ain't
because
gonna
you
get
like
baptized.
T Spring said, like early on, you may be going through something and you just doing it. Like you just trying to find something. You don't know. Like you just going through the motions. You just doing shit. And then you later on in life, you don't want to do that no more.
Yeah.
You ready to do something different. And you change and you ain't about that life no more.
Yeah, I've had my chance to go have fun and be a hoe.
Drea said
after 7 years, like a credit report, yo.
Drea
Everything
said
just wiped clean.
you can lose your wholeness. It can go away. If you ain't did it, it can go away. That's
I
what
think
she
you can
said.
definitely turn your hoe into a housewife. I really do. I believe you can.
I done seen it.
How long did they last though?
I don't know. They
Them
still
be some of the
going.
best relationships. I've never been to a wedding and seen two people up there that has not had their whole stage and thought good about it. I think once you get that shit out your system, I'm like, nah, they gonna make it. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
they gonna make it. And then they honest with each other. They know themselves. But when you got them sneaky motherfuckers still got some shit left in the tank.
You're right. You are exactly right.
Boy,
But
that boy don't know that girl. He don't know that girl.
don't men really want their one woman to be a hoe just for them?
Man, I
not
love
other
all
people.
my hoes. All my past hoes, I love them. And we don't got no dealings no more. We don't mess around no more. But we got great energy with each other. We got great communication. One of my ex hoes just had a baby. I'm so happy for her because she's gonna be a great mother. She's gonna be a great mother. That's a good woman. That's a good woman.
You know what?
I went and shopped with a registry for the baby shower.
Oh my God.
And I sent that in there anonymously. I sent that in there anonymously because that ain't her. That ain't his. They don't need to know none of that. But I want what's best for her.
Daniel said he want a lady in the streets and a hoe in the streets.
Look, Daniel, we're gonna get you on a dating show, okay?
Oh, child.
I don't know. We're gonna try, Daniel. We're gonna try.
I think Daniel likes a Myrtle Urkel type.
I got you.
I really can't believe men really care about how many men you really slept with. Like that is so weird to me. Like why? Why do you care? I don't care how
Stop
many
the
men you
cap.
slept with.
You done heard this about men talking about this forever. Stop.
I'm sick
Stop.
of it. Like why?
I don't care.
You might be sick of it, but it's real.
I care if
Why?
you done been with somebody in my face, in my circle.
No, I haven't been with anybody in your circle. I can tell you that. I know
Right.
what circles I
That's
hit.
the only thing I would ever ask a woman.
I know what circles I hit. Knock them down like bowling pins and keep it moving. I already know who I didn't hit. So I ain't hitting none of your circle. I'm trying to hit you. So here we are.
There it is. And if I so happen to be somewhere with one of your homegirls walk up, I'm gonna tell you like, hey baby,
You hit them?
Yeah, I done been down that street. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you before she tell you, because she might try to make it a certain way just to get under your skin.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what that was. Now that might ain't be your homegirl. That might be your homegirl's friend. She just always be around. But I'm gonna let you know. Back in 08, we had a little thing.
All y'all people talking about body count don't matter. Stop it. Cap.
That's
all cap.
2023. Like it's 2023.
Nobody cares about body count. Don't even ask that question. I've never in my life been asked that question.
Why? I couldn't believe it. I did have a man and I was like, "Are you serious? Like you really care about that? Like you really care about that?"
I don't think guys are gonna ask you, but if your name is anonymous out here in these streets is getting by, then you gonna lose a lot of steam. But body counts matter. Think about this. Exactly, which is why they don't ask.
Yeah.
But okay, all right, Trevor. All right, let's be clear, right? If you was talking to somebody, right, you gonna ask the streets if they know her,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
We ask our friends. We do.
I got my homeboys. I'm like, bro, I'm seeing this girl right quick. You know her? Like,
We
I
ask.
don't
We
know
do
her.
ask each other. I will say
We
that we do.
gonna ask
Yeah,
you,
hey,
right?
y'all
You
know
ask.
this one.
Now, if a couple people know you, damn, it's an automatic. You out. It's over with.
I'm like, bro, you know
So
you.
if body count,
Like, yeah, boy, I done hit her. No, but
if
listen.
body count don't matter, you wouldn't ask the streets
But guess
of
what?
how
This
she is
why
in the
it matters.
streets.
No, because we don't want to hit behind our friends. We want to make sure that our friends have not hit this dude. So we gonna send the picture. Hey, what y'all know about this one? Nobody in the circle to hit him, right? Okay, he's safe. Good.
All
My
right, so
turn.
that's how women feel. But me and my homies, if he be like, yeah, I done hit her, boom, boom. Now that don't you're not off the menu. You just appetizer now, though.
You just like you can't get more than yeah.
Right.
You can't.
Now,
Yeah.
all we can ever do is be fucking.
So what if she a young hoe and she ain't a hoe no more?
Bless her heart. I'm proud of her.
He said, "Bless her heart."
Right.
I'm gone.
I'm
No,
proud of her.
no.
Yeah. She for the streets.
But no, we don't like women. Like I know in my circle, we don't really care like that. Long as none of us he free, that's free. That's it. We just want to know if one of y'all done hit him. Not if he done been around the block a couple times. We already know. He probably has. So what?
And me and my homies gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be like, yeah, bro, or I might just be like, nah, I used to try to talk to her. She wouldn't give me no play. Like, I'm gonna keep it all the way a band with you. You see what I'm saying? So you know where you stepping at with that, because a woman directly ain't gonna just say that. Like, nah, I used to fuck with your mans. Not most. I mean, I'll say woman, most women, right? But I feel like we as men, we gotta be having them conversations where it's not no salt dropping, it's not no ill will. Like, nah, that's a good girl though, but yeah, I done been with her in a certain way. So now, if you do choose to still fuck with that, you know that. You know what I mean? You know that. I got a girl that I remember once she would always ask me who I'm around because she didn't want to bump back into bruh. But she didn't know I already done talked to bruh. You feel me? But that ain't her business for me to tell her all that. Okay, cool. When me and you go out, I ain't gonna have bruh. I ain't gonna be with him because you feel shameful. But we don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. But okay.
Oh my God. Y'all are crazy.
We ain't gonna fuck up no reason for nobody to get no pussy. That's what I'm saying.
So that's how y'all feel versus how we
listen, bro,
feel.
if you need me to leave before she get here, I will leave, bro.
Mr. J said, ladies, let me ask you, if your girl did hit it, do y'all compare it? No, we don't. I'm not sleeping with nobody my girl slept with.
No.
Exactly. We don't do that. We don't sleep with nobody.
Even though you ain't gonna sleep with them, you still gonna ask her how was it.
No.
I don't have conversations like that with my homegirls.
Like we're not gonna sit there.
I just don't. Never have.
We don't sleep with friends. That's the reason why we send that picture in that group. Hey, y'all done hit this one. That's why we do that.
Yeah, I don't.
So we don't have to run across that. So if she done already hit him, she gonna say, yeah, I knocked him down a few years back. Okay, bet. It's off. No, sir, I'm good. Then I ain't gonna hit him.
Yeah, I'm good on that. No, thank you. All right, y'all, we're gonna go to the next topic.
Okay.
So during your hoe phase, did you have a rotation or a schedule to keep track of the men or women that you was rolling through there?
That question for the women.
No.
That question for the women.
No.
That's for both.
Ain't no way that's a question for a man because we don't have that much power. Y'all got to give yourself to us. Ain't no damn schedule. If I wake up Tuesday and I get a good morning handsome, I know what that means. Damn it, I'm changing around some shit today.
Now I will say yes. I will say yes. We do have a rotation.
Yeah,
we
y'all
know who our like top two are. You're gonna always have top two. Like these ones, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, they gonna get it in. They the top two.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna handle it.
From a long day, and I'm tired, and I know I cannot wait to get into bed. But if she texts me or call or say something, I am gonna find the energy.
And you coming.
Men are part of y'all rotation and schedule. Now, what we got planned, I'm gonna see you Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna get a room, all that. But if something happened on your end, all right, baby,
it's over with. Bets all. Don't let nothing happen on your end, because if I tell you to come through, you need to come. You need to deliver.
That's what I just said. Y'all got the power, so we don't have no schedule.
We do. So we don't have a schedule, so to speak. We have a rotation. Hey, we know who we like. We like what he do. Like what he do. In my top 2.
All men got is availability. That's all we got. We got to stay ready, so we don't have to get ready.
That's right. That's it. You got. I like you.
That's all we can do. So in our whole phase, we is available.
See,
like.
See, I wasn't ever a good host. As soon as you knock the Mario coins out of me the right way, I want to go to get a real. See, we are so related. Look, here's my spirit animal for real. Like, listen.
Okay.
You my boyfriend now? What you mean?
We go together.
Yeah, we in a relationship.
Nah, that mean.
After 2 days, it's over. We done fucked our way in. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Here's the key. Yeah. So,
that's how that be happening. That's how that went.
Yeah.
Cause you be like, how we get here?
That's how you get your own drawer in her house. That's how when you come in, she been uncleaned out a drawer for you. You can put some stuff in there if you want to.
Period. See, because what you want to eat? What we eating, Sting? Mm-hmm.
And men, if you've never had that happen to you, sir,
you won the one. You was
so that's why
personal soap. We'll go buy you some.
So that's why, like, okay, you got now a toothbrush at the crib that they done bought you, you know, and then
your own
man.
I got you some underwear, some socks, t-shirts right here, so you ain't gotta worry.
Right
here.
You trying to make sure they gonna stay tonight. Okay.
She done got you a toothbrush. They got one of them little protective things on the top of it.
Yep.
Like, you get this. I mean, since you here, since you be over here.
I've said that to somebody before. I told him, tell your mom I love her.
Uh-huh.
Tell her I love her because she did that. Ooh, she did that.
Ooh. So, okay, because we established that the rotation is on y'all. So, what's the hierarchy? What time does the phone call start coming? So, if you get where I'm going with this. So, when you number 1, you get called at 10, 11?
No.
Then, okay,
I
yeah,
don't
break
think
that down.
time of day. I think it's you get first dibs.
Okay. How that work?
You priority. So you gonna see her more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
You gonna see her more. You gonna get more action. You gonna get more requests.
He's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's
That's
right.
What that is. Now she can go from whole stage to being monogamous with just you, even though we not in a relationship. By you knocking the Mario coins out of there. You know what I'm saying? But also she still go on dates. She still accept gifts from niggas because you can't get rid of the whole roster in your whole stage because you don't want to fall flat on your face.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Shanny. I'm sorry, baby.
Why you have to say it?
Sorry.
So why people get calls at 11 o'clock at night?
That's because they the person. Yeah, that's the person who get the drunk calls and drunk texts.
Yeah, it's still good though.
Yeah, because it wasn't scheduled.
Good.
If it's that late, it wasn't scheduled, but something done came over.
I done got worked up and I'm ready. Let's go.
Something done came with the spirit that fell fresh on her. And nigga, is you up?
Yeah. Come on. Let's not talk about it where you at.
And we gotta accept this, man. A lot of times in those positions, women have swallowed their pride and they falling on their sword because they don't like always having to be the initiator. But damn it, tonight, nigga, where's you? And they done got so high tech now with 2023. They don't even say nothing. They just send you the damn eye emoji.
Yep.
Where
you at? You see them eyes, you already know. Go on and get ready to leave wherever you at.
When you're knocking Sonic coins out of women, bro, it's bad off. You creating some shit. Mm-hmm. And on the other end of that spectrum, if you're getting that text that late, priority might not be texting the back. You might be number 2 or number 3.
Might be.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she she's like, okay, well, something got to pop off. But you still a starter though. Still still a star.
I think the person that gets the drunk text, that's the person who, like, you know, they're gonna get the job done. Like, well, look, we gotta make this happen. This the person we know. They might not be the best. They might not be a prospective person to be in a relationship with, but we know they can get the job done.
Yeah,
good at this one thing.
Okay. There's a lot of good men out here that get jobs done, but
so Mr. Consistent, you know, at the end of the day, it might not be the best. He might not be knocking all the Mario coins out you, but
he's
he gonna get you.
Knocks him out.
And he gonna get you
ones.
that.
They always do it. The ones who knock Mario coins out you, they the worst ones. You can't be in no relationship with them. And they got a bunch of kids. They got a bunch of kids.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, the one that's doing you that good, you hitting him up about 4 o'clock when you about to get out of work and see if he gonna be ready about 9 or whatever.
No.
Yeah, that's the one you make the schedule.
I'm gonna go on to his job and go and get that done.
That's the one you make the schedule with, though. Like, you schedule that one because you want to make sure you prime time for that.
I'm going to his job, so we don't even have to worry about all this.
Yeah, you bringing him lunch.
Yep, sure is. That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna see you later. Yeah.
Oh man.
You
that way I don't have to modify this. That way I don't have to modify the rotation.
But we so simple, man. We so simple. You buy me lunch, I'm like you say, worked up. Shit. You buy me some lunch, I'm gonna start acting fun. Oh shit. Like shit, I'm ready. What you trying to do, baby? Like you know what I mean? So it don't take much for me.
You ain't living until you got the Mario coins knocked. You sure ain't lying. She ain't lying. She said you ain't living until you got the Mario coins knocked out of you. She's right.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, we got a caller, y'all. He got something to say. His name is DJ. What you got, DJ?
Well, I really like your podcast. You know, like everything that you do.
Well, thank you, DJ. You got something on the topic?
What you want to talk about?
The topic is when you are you in a Hoe Phase right now? Or did you have a Hoe Phase?
No.
No. Oh, okay, we're talking about Hoe Phases right
now. You don't mind me asking where you from?
Right now, I'm live on the podcast, so I can't really talk about all that right now. But thank you for calling in.
No problem.
T-Spring, don't you start your shit. Don't you start your T-Spring.
That was perfect.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say
because
that
just showed
that wasn't for the air.
I said we simple.
Oh my God.
That nigga, first of all, he from Baltimore.
Yeah, with that too.
Yeah,
you heard it, right? You heard it.
I love everything that you do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's what it was. Do.
And this nigga just he just need to be heard. We as men, we simple creatures.
Y'all crazy.
What you want to talk about? Oh nah. And then he lying. Have you ever had a whole face? Hell no, girl. What's that?
Right. No.
I like you. Why the hell would I tell you?
I tell you.
Ask me no shit like that. Ask me how my day went.
Y'all are crazy. Literally. Oh man, hell no. Do y'all want to answer this question from Mr. J? Men? Well, hell, T-Springs, you ain't married, so.
For the men only, do the lust in your eye really leave when you're married? I'm not married, but I was in a committed relationship for a long time, and I think that you never stop lusting or liking or whatever the case may be. I believe that you just become stronger in who you with. You exert that energy elsewhere. I think you still look. I think you still be online scrolling, but you just don't double tap. You don't like. You don't get out there like that. You just enjoy the view and keep the breeze, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? I believe that actually starts before you get married. You know what I mean? You put that work in before you actually go before God with those vows. But I think most married men that are really married the right way and monogamous, I think they still have that, but they got it under control. It's a fire in us that's going to burn regardless. It's a matter if we're going to let it burn us up or we're going to control it.
I totally agree with that. You ain't blind. So you know what I'm saying? You see a nice looking person, you gonna say like, okay, Yeah, but
And
I
then
think you get to a point, yeah, you got it under control. So you're not like,
boy, I ain't
so
about to
like
fuck
what
up
he's
what I
saying, like
got at
lusting,
home.
right? And then you're not thinking like, ooh, I'm about to beat it up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not looking like or thinking like that. You like might see somebody like, oh, okay, and you keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got plenty of friends that are great married men, and they know when it's time to go home. They know what environment to be in and not to be in because they are respectful to their relationship. They know that they are out here as a representation of both of them. So even for me caring enough about them, I don't put them in them situations. Certain situations I don't invite them to, because I don't want them in those situations because I care about the woman they with also and how it may look. It ain't what you do, it's how you do. So you still got that in you, but you ain't about to do that on my watch. Like, bro, it's time for you to go home. This shit about to get freaky. You know what I'm saying? Well, you might want to get out of here. You know what I mean? I don't want to tempt you.
That's fine. Send my husband on home. That's fine. I'm okay with it.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Next topic. I think T Springs might have touched on this a little bit. Do you think a whole phase is necessary before getting into a committed relationship?
I say yes. I say yes.
Necessary is a strong word, but I personally prefer that that's behind you. And I say that because I feel like, again, that lust is always there. Now, there are some women that I know that has never really been big on it. They body count is low. They didn't have that, like, when I went to college moment or whatever. But those women that have had that and done some things, and we able to create a safe place of communication where we have talked about this type of stuff, it has grown my trust in that woman. It has grown my freedom and me to pull my guard down and be more relaxed with her because I feel like now we both understand each other. We both have a past that we are accepting and something that we can build on and go forward. I don't feel like I got to worry about that shit with you. You know what I mean? The first time I get mad, you gonna get into some shit, or we break up and have a break. You on some bullshit? Nah, like that shit behind you. You done lived and you done learned. But a motherfucker out here just not knowing life might wake up one day and be like, "Damn, all my life I've been this good girl." All my life I'm 40s is my 20s. Like, hold on, baby, it's not.
Right, exactly. We missed that. It's just over when we missed
baby,
it.
you was born in 1981. That's what it is.
And we just missed it, and that's true.
So that's how I feel. Now, necessary is a strong word, so I won't put that on everybody. But for me, whatever you've been through or whatever you've done, I want to know that. You know what I mean? And if hopefully that's behind you, and we moving forward.
And I agree. I agree with you to a certain degree. Well, yes, I do agree with you. I do feel like I would like for you to like. I feel like as far as like as women, we're taught to be in a committed relationship, don't cheat, stay with one man, and we stay with this man through our high school years, our college years.
Right.
Then by the time we hit 30, we sitting here and gray hair coming on your pussy, and you looking like, oh, what the fuck is happening? And I've been with one man all this time. No, that's when you were supposed to be partying, having fun. So by the time you make the 30, you're tired.
That's right. Now you coming over here to me, and I got to teach you and retrain you up, and girl, you ain't never had your whatchamacallit. Okay, you ain't never been. Come on, girl, we're gonna go get you right. You know what I mean? But now it's hard to do all that at 33.
But I do feel like it's necessary. I do think everybody should have that chance of freedom where you've lived on your own, you've been by yourself, you've had a revolving door if that's what you wanted, or if you just want to be at home by yourself and just get to know you. You still need that downtime. I mean, they consider that a whole phase because I guess if you sleep with 2 or 3 niggas within that time period, you're a hoe. So hey, but you just had that opportunity to do what you want to do, which is something that a lot of adults have never experienced because they've always been in a relationship with somebody. They haven't had that time to say, golly, I can wake up and ain't nobody in the bed with me but me. Just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm free.
And sexually, you're not experienced. So, you know what I mean? Like, if you've been with that one person this whole time, that's all you know. So that's been your best and your worst at the same time. And you know what I mean? So the mindset is always gonna be like the curiosity of it. I wanted like there's different sizes of out there. Then as a man, you like, oh, coochie different? I didn't know. Let me go find out. You know what I mean?
I get it.
I don't want no curiosity in my woman. You
Right.
know?
Let's
done
get
got
all that out the way, and that's how I feel. I
It
want
is
him
what
to
it
have.
is.
If your fantasy is to sleep with 4 or 5 women, I hope you've done it by the time you made it to me. Because listen, I'm tired. I don't have that kind of energy, sir.
Right.
Should have caught me a while back.
I wish I had a little less miles on me, but also I'm glad I'm driven.
Because I'm tired.
Oh my God, I can't go. I was told that a woman who has slept with a lot of men, that once she get into a committed relationship, it's hard for her to stay there. That it's hard for her to be satisfied, and that relationship probably isn't going to last very long.
Not true. That's not true.
Mm.
No, that's not true.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
No, I don't think that's true, because one thing about a woman, if she love a man, she love him. It don't matter what she done been through. She'll forget about it. She ain't gonna think about it, and she gonna go where her heart is. And if her heart is over there with Brad, that's where she going. And she ain't gonna even no. It don't matter who she done been with in her past, no nothing. If that's where her heart is, she'll go there and she'll stay.
But the statistics show that not a lot of, I'm gonna just go with Black women because that's who I'm in close relation to. But not a lot of Black women are married or in those committed relationships in the terms of what the statistics is saying, like being married and committed, and having that correlated with the childhood trauma, being promiscuous, all that stuff kind of go together, and having all those partners and not being able to be satisfied. And once they get into those committed relationships, they get bored. You can't please them anymore because they're so used to so many different variations of men and energy. So I don't know how it is, but that's been talked about a lot.
I can believe it, but yeah, no.
I don't know that many married women. I know married women only because of the military, but in the regular world, I don't know a lot of married Black women.
I know how to get in and I know how to get out. I did it twice. Hey, I'm a pro. Professional divorcee.
You walked away both times?
Both times.
Yeah, that sound about right.
Both times. You know, my nerves, I can't handle nothing. When I tell you I can't take nothing. No foolishness at all. If I see just an inkling of I'm about to go. My nerves. No.
Why do women statistically walk away the most? I mean, clearly we know women are the ones that typically ask for the divorce. Why is that?
Because we sick of y'all. We sick of y'all. We done took so much of y'all mess for so long. We done been with y'all.
Women really take more.
We done been with y'all through the infidelity.
You know, well, women don't make good decisions either. Like these flags don't just come up out of nowhere. You ignore them and you ignore them.
We ignore them. That's true.
And that's not their fault. You've seen the flag.
Can we take a moment just to applaud a woman taking accountability? I don't think we give enough credit to a woman when she take accountability, but we chastise y'all when y'all don't. Thank you so much, DD, on behalf of all the men in the delegation. We want to thank you for being one of them ones.
We do make people now. That is true. We will make poor decisions. That's true.
But I mean,
because some women want a wedding, but they don't want a marriage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't want the wedding.
Then when the wedding over and the honeymoon over, now it's time to be a wife. You know what I mean? It's certain things that come with that. And there's some good men that want to just be basic. They just want to be normal. They want to go to work, combine our income, and raise these kids. Right? And if it ain't enough fireworks and enough excitement for some women, they bored. They want out.
Yep.
It's over. I appreciate you.
Yep. They want to be entertained.
And that's what happens a lot, right?
Oh man, they want to be entertained?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And it's easy for them to get entertainment. Cause I'm gonna answer the phone.
Ooh.
You know what?
I got you, and I'm gonna send you home happy.
Courtney said,
Baby, put
honest,
your
they
red hat
probably
back on. You had your red hat when you came in here. Where you had it? We can't send you home without your hat. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure you go home a better woman.
Courtney said they probably settled instead of waiting for the one because they don't want to be single at an old age. I truly don't believe that many people settle. I think most people get what they qualify for. Because it ain't
But
some
they
magical,
settling it. They settling in their mind though, Didi.
yeah, because there's no magical person dropping out of the sky that you've never dated before that's just going to appear. Because in your head, this person checks off all your list, all the boxes on your list. Like, where is he at? Like, why he ain't showed up yet?
I believe in the 80-20 rule. I believe in it. You're not gonna find 100% of what you want in one person. At least get your 80. At least get your 80. You deserve your 80, so at least get your 80. So I believe in
and
it.
hopefully that 20 is something you can work with.
And make sure you are a reflection of the 80 that you're looking for.
Right. Don't act something to someone that you don't demand in yourself. I'm big on it.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like one of my past relationships, she wanted me to be one of them handy niggas. Like, I'm not a handy nigga, but I know a few crackheads that can get this shit fixed. You know what I'm saying? So I still get the job done. You feel me? But you want me to be out there with a hammer and measuring tape and shit. I don't know how to do this shit.
Daniel, oh my God, I'm about to throw this phone. This guy.
That's the truth
Wow.
though. That's the truth.
On.
Like when I said, as long as the 20 is something you can work with, like she said earlier, certain shit she can't work with.
Right.
So that's got to be on the list.
Exactly. That's the primary. That's primary.
75.
That's one of those primary things. That's over there. That's important.
Big dick and you financially okay. Now the 20, he got a side tooth missing, but he don't smile a lot.
Oh my God.
We can buy some teeth. We can get that fixed. We can get that fixed. I don't like his chest hair, but I can work him into cutting it. I'm gonna talk him down off of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all do it.
It is.
I ain't told no lie. I come to tell the truth on this motherfucker today.
You are.
Oh my God.
You are.
Pass the collection plate.
Right. Yo, he is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm doing it today.
But if he got that third leg and that money right, he gonna figure the rest the fuck out.
Hey, listen, we're gonna work with it. We are going to work with it. We're gonna figure out what's
what. We're gonna be all in the group chat, baby. He's short, but
listen,
he a little shorter than I would
like
like
him
to be.
It's some working room there.
Look, C said, don't expect successful monogamy if you're not willing to be what they need, and if you know they can't be what you need.
Facts. Because we're trying to make the puzzle piece fit.
Listen, because we fucking over here, okay? A lot. So don't come over here with no, I'm busy dick. I ain't got time.
Mm-hmm.
DD, people be busy, right? DD. People be busy, DD. What's a lot?
You at work? I'll pull up. I got lunch. I got lunch. And I'm pulling up.
But what's a lot?
Send me the address. Drop the pin.
What's a lot? You say you're going to be fucking a lot. What's a lot?
Minimum every day. That's a minimum.
Girl, I don't know. Oh, shit now.
You know what? DD, you was attractive before I got on this live. You was attractive. God. Damn, Dick hurt.
This is my fantasy. He be busy though. I'll be like,
Dick is a muscle. Okay.
I be having an attitude.
I don't want not every day.
Dick is a muscle.
Right now it's like every other day, maybe every 2 days.
And you sad about that?
Yeah, I'm in my prime. What do you mean?
That man got a muscle down there, baby. Got to go up and down, skin on it. It chafes.
Chafe.
Damn, what you want?
Thank you, Courtney. If anybody as busy as me, I'm the busy.
It ain't about being busy, baby. It's about being horny. Damn.
I feed you good. I make sure you get all the protein you need.
Killing me.
Plenty of water, plenty of fruit, vegetables. You good. You got.
I'm free, but I ain't horny.
All the sea moss you need. I'm making sure you get all your nutrients in your body.
Hey, y'all remember in the movie Ray when he was in that bathroom? She said, "You ready?" He just poured the water on his head. Damn, boy, gotta go back out here. Halftime is over.
I'll tripping. Look.
Damn, did he? Now, okay, now we gotta fuck every day. Now, I ain't got no more spit left in me. Now, what you want me to do? Now we fucking. I'm up and I'm hitting it, but I can't finish. I can't finish now. I'm empty. I can't finish. Are you okay with me fucking you for 20 minutes and that just be done?
No.
See what I'm saying? Now I got to finish. I got to muster up.
One time a day? That's nothing.
I'm shooting blanks after 12 days of that.
That's why I mess with young dudes. What are you talking about? They got a lot.
I had one that was young and could not hold up for shit.
Well, mine be missing.
Couldn't hold up for
You gonna force a nigga to prostate cancer.
Niggas
gonna have prostate problems in his 30s. Niggas gonna have erectile dysfunction at 39. You gonna get one of these 24-year-old men, and by the time he's 37, he ain't gonna be able to do a damn thing.
Listen.
We good. Listen. We ain't got no problems in that department.
The man gonna be 37 somewhere trying to get married, and she gonna be trying to figure out why he need help.
I got him, don't worry. He ain't going nowhere.
He can't. He ain't got enough time. Ain't enough time in the day. He can't go no damn way.
Yeah, I'm not that bad.
We don't live together.
That's the point. Diddy said that's the point. Diddy said that's the point too.
Night night. You ready to go night night, nigga? He ain't got no energy to go nowhere else.
She gonna be making the nigga drink protein shakes and everything. Drink it all, baby.
I make the shake so he can replenish his energy.
Look, it's good for you. That's what you be telling him. It's good for you.
We feed him real good.
I'm not gonna. No, I can't do that every day. That man go to work. I can't be hunting on that man every day.
That's funny. That's funny. He want to run away, but his legs don't work no more.
Right.
Dang.
You can't. You're right.
I want to leave, but damn.
I can't go nowhere.
Let him know, Mr. J. Let him know. Tell him you better. No, believe me.
Too old here.
Top shape. We ain't got no problems, baby.
I know that's the fuck right.
See, where you live? See, I'm coming to visit you because it's my girl. That is my girl. Period.
I can't just lay there. I got to get active, baby. I ain't just laying here, baby. This locomotive got to move.
All right, y'all. This topic might ruffle some feathers, but y'all know.
Here we go.
So y'all hear this a lot. I'm not gonna say all women say it, but you hear it a lot. And I've heard it often lately. And it says a real man pays all the bills. Well, my question is, well, what does a real woman do?
Not make me pay all the bills.
This guy.
She said not make me. Okay. What does a real woman do? She takes care of everything. Like she does what she's supposed to do. She gonna take care of the house. She gonna pay. Now, in today's world, like women are having jobs now and they do help with the household. They do. Even though the man pays the bulk of the bills, they still help with the household. They're taking care of the house, buying the groceries, paying the car insurances, paying the utility bills, still making sure you get fed, cooking, washing your clothes, making sure that house is clean. While you go to work for 8 hours and when she get off her 8-hour job, she's still working. She's still in rotation, but she's still doing it. And she ain't complaining about it. That's what a real woman does.
I got nothing on that. I agree. I personally feel like a woman and a man should equally pour into the household so we can call this our home, right? I don't ever want my woman to feel like well, he pay all the bills, so let me shut up. He pay all the bills, so I ain't gonna have an opinion on this. Like, nah, I don't care about that. I want you to have some input in what's going on and how we moving. So I feel like by you being financially involved in things, that gives you more confidence to speak up, or more bigger of a platform to be able to say how you feel about our direction and where we going. And same way, if I got a roommate, right, and he ain't paying bills, shit, now I'm more agitated about shit. But if we equally sharing bills, I can't tell him about what he got going on over there on his side. You know what I mean? But I want my woman to have some financial input and shit so we can be growing together. But I don't want her paying. I don't like 50-50 though.
Jay, what's going on, Jay? You need to talk.
Because he, you know, I tried not to laugh at his message, because that's exactly why I busted out laughing, because of what he said.
What?
If a man is doing that, he meant doing
this stuff that he's saying.
If a man is doing that, his money is taking care of her side dude.
What?
Why does he have a side dude if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing?
I don't know what's going on with him.
He is hard, honey. Golly. My God. Shit. Well, I hope she ain't paying for the side dude. My goodness. That's a bit much. That sounds like a Tubi movie.
That sounds like a good woman. You know, if you got one, if you got a side dude, make sure he's straight. You see what I'm saying? Don't have him out here fucked up. Shoot him something.
Yeah, I agree with you, see. 50-50, it could be 50-50 one day, it could be 80-20 one day, it could be 70. It just depends. The tables turn.
I agree with that as well,
because the woman's job is,
you gotta have a partner, not just another expense. Because for men, if we taking care of all of that, in the moment that we start to feel some type of way, we'll look at you and be like, I could be doing all of this for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
We do that more than women do that, because women will want to fix the situation of what they got at home because it's time there, it's memories. But men would be like, I'm paying all the bills. All she doing is this, that, the third. When I get home, this ain't that. Like, nah, that's why I say when the money, we both involved with this money, now we a team. You know what I mean? Or whatever. But it's different strokes for different folks. What people are into, what people like. I can't say that, because some men don't want their woman touching their money. Some men need that. That's their sense of manhood, right? And I'm not against that either. Some men is like, by me paying all that, like that's an accomplishment for them. You know what I mean? A lifelong goal to be able to provide in that type of way. And some women seek those men out, and that's not a bad thing. That's not gold digging. You know what I mean? That is what it is, and I'm here for it. But for me personally, I want my woman to be paying her car note, to be buying groceries, doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in today's world, that's just how it is. Like it's not like it used to be where the man was the sole provider and the women stayed home and took care of the kids and things like that. Times were a little different, and I understand that and things have changed. But like for me,
changed,
like we do 50-50 with roommates.
The internet has drastically changed all that. Women had no problem being at home because home is where the heart is. But now, shit, y'all outside thugging with you around, all that shit. Like, don't a woman want to be in the house? Don't a woman want to go just to the grocery store, Bible study, and back home? It ain't nothing fun about that no more. Because you seeing what everybody else is doing. You get to see what your homegirl's doing, what your classmates are doing. Nah, I'm outside. Shit, I'm traveling. I'm going to Bora Bora too.
Afterpay, baby. Afterpay. Look, I don't want nobody paying all or nothing for me. I just don't.
You wouldn't even let me give you gas money yesterday, so you different.
I wouldn't. I'm good. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want you. I don't want nobody feeling like they could just do me any old kind of way.
Right.
Maybe I need to go talk to a therapist about. I don't know. But I don't want
so having some money is leverage. Like I gotta have my say, and the only way I'm gonna have, I can't be no broke nigga trying to have a say.
Call in, Ted. Come on, you got the number. You need the number to call in. Let me put the number here. Y'all want to call in? I forgot to put the number out here. That's a damn shame. Y'all over here is stressed out.
Well, I thought the nigga from Baltimore. I thought you had the number up here.
It's on my Instagram. They call him from IG.
Oh, that nigga called you on Instagram.
No, he called. I have the number tag. I have it pinned on my IG live.
Oh, I thought that nigga DM called you. Shit.
No, I wouldn't answer that at all.
That nigga bad.
No, he called 4 times since we've been on. I had to block him.
Bless his heart.
Hmm.
Forgive him, Lord. He know not what he do.
No.
So that's why Martin didn't want Gina borrowing money from Cole.
It was from Tommy, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's an ego thing. Like, nah, you don't get no money from no other man. I had a problem with my ex. She had got some money from her dad. And I was like, nah, don't do that. Because now your dad feel like he a part of my household.
Mm-hmm.
He feel like he done paid a bill up in my motherfucking house. So when he come over here, he still need to knock on my goddamn door. He don't need to be trying to just walk in my shit.
Yeah,
So don't go to your family because that involves them in our relationship.
Hold on, wait. Y'all, we got Ted on the line. He got something to say. He got something to get off his chest.
Okay. I got a question. Like, if I'm paying all the bills, what exactly are you doing? And I don't want to hear about groceries. I don't want to hear about sex, and I don't want to hear about laundry. Because before you met me, I was eating, I was fucking, and my clothes was clean. So what we talking about? Because the only people I take care of is my kids.
And y'all see why I don't want nobody paying for shit for me?
But that's a two-way street.
I mean, I'm
joking.
I'm asking because I'm going to work and I'm paying all these bills, whatever the case may be. And I could do that by myself because I was doing it when I was single.
I'll answer what I provide. Like even outside, I don't require anybody to pay anything for me. But when I'm in a relationship, what I do provide is service. I'm of service to you. I'm going to give you my ears to listen, my body to serve. I'm going to be a soft place for you to land. That's what I'm here for. I'm a peaceful place for you to be, for you to rest. And I'm going to be your business partner if you need that, for me to help you with anything you're trying to cultivate. That's just who I am. But I don't need your money for me to offer that to you. That's just me.
That's absolutely fantastic. But if I got one of them rotations y'all was talking about 20 minutes ago, I'm going to have 4 of them.
I doubt it.
I mean,
it's not gonna be. No.
You don't get women. You don't get women that's supportive like that without no issues, without no drama, who don't need nothing from you, that'll pour into you from a spiritual level, peaceful level, and all. Like, you don't get that from just anybody. And first of all, that kind of person wouldn't even be in a rotation. They don't belong in a rotation.
So fair enough. But my thing is that worth me paying all of somebody's bills?
I wouldn't date nobody. I wouldn't even date anybody who has to calculate whether they need to pay my bills or not.
No, but dig what I'm saying. If I got to pay all this woman's bills,
we're talking about live. Are we talking about paying bills and y'all don't live together?
I'm talking about paying. If we live together,
you're not gonna live in my crib and not contribute. We're not going through that, and it's going to be financially.
He sounds angry.
Yeah, why are you so angry?
Nah. He sounds
no.
He's not angry.
I think the issue. I don't ever think that there's a cookie cutter answer for any of these things. These are all subjective relational questions.
Right.
So whatever works for you and your partner works for you and your partner.
It's a fact.
And I think the type of person that you attract to you, these wouldn't even be a conversation that you would really have to have, because the things would just fall into place naturally. You will have some type of conversation when it comes to finances, because you need to talk about
in the dating process. You'll learn that about somebody.
No, I've never encountered this personally, but what I will say is I know a lot of females personally that swear that they bad enough for somebody to pay their bills. There's not a bad enough person alive to pay all their bills.
But you're talking about women who don't even have the level of conversation to talk about them outside of what they look like. We talking about somebody talking about they bad. That's not even a qualification for getting nobody bills paid.
If we keeping it real, most women got these inflated impressions of themselves.
Maybe most women that you know. You might want to change your circle in your pool.
My circle is dope. I just see everything.
How you see everything? You don't have access to everything.
This is semantics now.
That might be Jeff Bezos.
But you're putting all women. You're saying most women think like this.
Okay, so listen. We're gonna keep it all the way tall. In the world of bad chicks, right? Okay, we're going to do that. We got bad chicks here, and we got everybody else, right? There's a lot of 4s and 5s running around acting like they 8s.
But why are you entertaining them? Why they in your rotation?
I just said it's not necessarily my situation. It's not my situation, but I see it.
Okay, but what that got to do with you? You said your rotation. Why would you give up your rotation to go pay somebody else's bills when you got people in your rotation that have all the other qualifications? So why would you even give up your rotation?
Right, I'm saying that easily in that rotation, I can have all those things taken care of.
I don't think your rotation is as great as you think it is.
That's fair too.
I think you got a lot of 4 and 5s in your rotation.
I think you're.
Well, hold on. We can't scale them.
He just scaled the women.
I know. I mean, that's why I jumped in there because it became a two-way street.
But I'm not. It's incorrect if that's the case.
I think he was going off looks.
But that's what his whole preference was. His whole preference.
His purpose is like.
He said women said that the only reason he said women said I'm bad enough to get all my bills paid for.
Yeah. But that's a visual thing. But when you had spoke about 4s and 5s, it was about the looks and provide. And so, like, what I'm saying is this: I agree with what he's saying, in a sense of we are naturally the chasers. Y'all, we trying to catch y'all, right? But in that process, you got bills already that's yours that you taking care of 100%. So we supposed to chase you, woo you, date you, provide, and then when we get in a relationship with you, pay everything. That shit is insane.
I think y'all chasing the wrong kind of women.
Okay. No, I agree.
Let me just read what she said. She said, men with money who can afford to do this, pay all the bills. They never ask those questions. So if you have to ask these questions, then you don't have it. Stay in your lane and nothing to worry about.
Right. I personally I'm gonna be somebody, I'm gonna be the man with the money that's willing to provide all that. And hopefully you someone that pours back into me in other ways. And if you're not, then I will be providing for somebody else.
Because I think we talked about this last night. Men, because you got women who are delusional, you have men who are delusional. Men are chasing these women who look a certain way.
I think
then they're mad because these women don't.
Men get money because women like money.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, what that money is buying only what women have to offer. They can only offer what money can buy.
I
agree.
Then
you're mad because they're not offering anything.
A good woman that wants to get put up, a good woman that wants to be put up, she not a gold digger.
Thank you for calling in, Ted.
Have a good night.
You too.
Some women that want to be put up, like Shanae was saying, like a man with money never asks these questions, this, that, and third. Okay, so now, let's say I'm a multi-millionaire and I pursue you, and now you're my trophy wife and you're put up. But are you gonna get to a point where you're not gonna be okay with that? Like, damn, all he do is provide for me. You want me to do other shit that other men do, like here, listen to you. I don't want to listen to you. That ain't why I pursued you. You my wife. Be of service to me. Take care of the house. Do the laundry. All that shit. That ain't a good man, regardless of what he's able to provide. Just like you're not a good woman if that's all you into. It's just a two-way street, and we got to make sure we meet somewhere. But for some people, some women are okay with that. Oh, he don't tell me about his feelings, but he pay all the bills. I love this man. Some men want a woman that pays her part and we still have those acts of service.
Hold on.
Like she said, it's very subjective. It's whatever you want.
All right, we got Cole on the line. What you got, Cole?
So I'm listening, and you're saying this man isn't angry, but like I posted, you have to have these conversations. And if you can't have a conversation with a woman about what you expect of her, then why are you with her, and why would you stand for her to move into your space and you take care of her, and then you upset when she doesn't provide what you want because you didn't open your mouth? My thing is, I'll never let a man fully take care of me, because that type of man, that is the type of man you don't want. He wants control. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you can't, it's just weird how he got really upset about women being taken care of. But if this is what you're offering this woman and this is all you're showing her, that's all she's going to expect from you. She's not going to expect you to be anything but a provider. So if you want more of that woman, then get that type of woman with that substance that is going to do for you and do the same for your household. Because I'll stay single until the day I die if that's the type of men, because you think you paying all the bills. But what I do around the home, and don't say cooking and cleaning don't matter, because it does matter. Because you say my house stayed clean, my house did this, but then you adding in children that we got now. Who taking care of them kids? Who making sure all this is done? There's levels to this. And if you're not having them conversations, then you don't need to be out here dating and moving women into your home and paying bills. So that's
agreed.
Mic drop.
and before we go further on that, I do not feel like Ted was angry or upset.
I didn't mean to say angry. I think
he was passionate. Let's not create a narrative that's not there. We cannot say that he was angry or upset. he was very passionate though. So he was
Yeah.
passionate about how he feels, and there's nothing wrong with being passionate about your opinion.
Right. The word I meant to say was he sound like he's experienced this before. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah.
Adrian, you've been quiet over there. I need to hear something from you.
This is a funny topic.
You the only married one up here.
That's why he quiet. Duh. That nigga like, I'm gonna let y'all have that, boy. I'm gonna let he ain't got no he got no earphones in, they hearing it. He like, nah, I ain't got no opinion on this.
Got nothing to say.
Hold on one second.
That's a smart
man.
man.
V on the line, y'all. What you got, V?
All right. See, I'm listening to the podcast, and I'm kind of digging it because it's just showing, how dating and relationships have changed throughout the years. Mm-hmm. A lot of it is pretty much based on perception. Everybody has this perception of the perfect mate, and most of the perception has changed due to social media and television. Men are naturally chasers by vision. We're going to chase the big butt, the big boobs, the freak, and what have you. Now, women, you're going to take advantage of it. Okay, you want this, you got to buy me this, you got to buy me that, you got to do this, you got to do that. So pretty much comes off as tricking. So when it comes down to an actual relationship, during the dating phase, it's all about what you're able to accept and accommodate in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, I
gotta be financially turned on.
Where privacy comes into play. Nobody knows whose relationship consists of what if you keep it private. So, as long as you keep it private, you keep it happy. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I agree.
I agree. Coming off, if I pay this, I pay that, I pay this. Yeah, that comes off as controlling. But then as the women, he got to pay this, he got to pay that, he got to pay that if you want me to do this, X, Y, Z. But then there's your control. You see what I'm saying? So it's a tale of two ends. And then when you're actually in a relationship, especially with today's world financially, no matter whose career is this, whose career is that, when you have a home and you have kids, the roles change. There is no more, this is just for women and this is just for men. Nah. It's a team. It's an effort. It's a team effort. It's a unity. You know what I'm saying? So the guy might come home early and shorty she gotta work late. Why would anybody wait till 9 o'clock at night for her to get home to fix dinner? He should have already had that done. He should already have the kids straight. He should already have whatever would be known as the traditional woman's work knocked out. You know what I'm saying? It is, and vice versa. If she gets home early and the kids gotta eat, whatever her, his plate should be in the microwave, or everybody should be squared away by the time he get there. It's just based upon people living in reality, and I think, I know, you know what I'm saying. The majority of society don't live in reality no more.
Ooh, now that's a word right there.
And I'm a single father. I tell everybody, shit, raising a 15-year-old daughter it's not a challenge. It's a change. You gotta learn to be sensitive. You gotta desensitize yourself. And this is somebody who's been to prison. This is somebody who's been to the military. I grew up. Both my parents were MPs. For most of y'all that don't know, that's military police. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up in a strict household. But I had to desensitize myself in certain areas where I thought it was more feminine to do. But I love my daughter, so it's like I gotta change me to raise her in a better situation and scenario than her to grow up and be something I wouldn't be pleased with, or be places that could harm her. It's just life. People just need to wake up and be for real about shit. You know what I'm saying? Be real. Let's be real. Your finances are your finances. Your life is your life. But however, at the end of the day, everybody's end result is to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So if chasing labels make you happy, but it's only gonna make you happy for a short amount of time. If a guy wants the big butt, the big smile, the freak that he can show off like it's a show dog, it's only gonna keep you happy for a limited amount of time. Shit like that get old. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a pair of J's. You can only get them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wear them, but eventually they lose value. So it is what it is.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your perspective, V. My bad. Appreciate you for calling in.
All
right. Thanks. Oh, we have another caller calling in. Shoot. We got 9 minutes before we have to get off. I think, did his phone die?
Yeah, his phone died.
Died. Lord Teesprings, Jesus. So where your charge at? Boy, it's 2023. Let me see if I can get this other caller back online real quick. 2-minute call, and then we getting out of here. Y'all on here cutting up. These folks mad about this topic.
Right.
No, I mean, you gotta live in
it's-
reality. You gotta be realistic about like how times have changed. Like it's not like it used to be. It used to be a whole lot easier for that man to go to work every day and the wife stay at home. But now, if you really want if you want to obtain nice things, like you do need a partner to help. With some things, like even small things. So, like he just went too far. I pay all this and da da da. No, you'll get a nurturing woman because she sees that you're taking care of what you're doing. She gonna lighten it low for you because she loves you and she cares about you. So some things you don't have to ask about a woman. Like she'll do those things. She'll take care of you as long as she feels like you'll take care of her, and it'll fall into place.
Yeah. Adrian, what you got real fast before we get off of here? Because you've been my
it's just it's just with the right person, right? A lot of guys complain about if that's paying all the bills and their woman not contributing anything to the household. That's your fault, sir. Why are you with someone that's not contributing? And I'm not even saying financially. Like if she's not lighting the burden for you in any kind of way, then that's on you, sir. You chose her and you're letting her lay up in your house and not cook for you, not clean for you, not pour into you any kind of way. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? So whether you pay all the bills, whether you split the bills, you know what I mean? It's just something between you guys, and it's something that you got to work out. But if you're the woman or you're the man, whatever y'all decide on, but you're not getting it, then that's the problem. That's where the problem lies. It doesn't matter what we think as a society or the people that's outside of your doors, think or feel. You got to do what's best for you. And you got to be with somebody that you align with, you know what I'm saying? What's best for you. So
your person that works for you. That's right.
Yeah. Right. And I think the biggest issue right now with the talking heads on social media is everything sounds or is so transactional. Like people aren't like taking the human factor out of everything, and it's just a transaction. It's like, y'all, this isn't reality. Cut it out. Y'all just doing too much right now, just talking, because in real life, this ain't really how y'all are. It just sounds good because you're talking about it. So, all right, y'all, we about to get out of here. This is the time of the show where we like to let you tell people what you got going on. I got people still calling. I'm sorry, callers. Y'all gonna have to call next week because we got to be out here for our internet radio. But shout out to Black with No Chaser Radio. This will be re-aired tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So download the app. It's free. We go on there. That's our audio version. And then also we have a new intro to the show. So I got to shout out the artist of the music, Dollar Black. His album is My 2 Cents. So go ahead and make sure you listen to his music. And make sure you download this daggone app, BWNC Radio. It's internet radio. And also shout out to our media group, I Am Woe Media Group. Thank y'all for being in the comments tonight. We appreciate all of our other podcast sisters and brothers that's in the comments as well tonight. And we definitely appreciate you, Lisa and Teesprings, wherever you at.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you got anything you want people to know you got going on or coming up you want to promote?
As of right now, not yet. I'm hoping to open 2 halfway houses, one here and one in Mississippi. So hopefully you'll be hearing about it pretty soon.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen.
Where in Mississippi?
Jackson.
Okay.
All right. That's
okay.
what's up.
It's still Mississippi, but cool.
What you got, Dreen?
What am I working on? Nothing really right now. Nothing really right now. I don't got nothing going on. Actually, it's too hot to do anything. But yeah, I'm working on some school stuff, but we'll talk about that.
Okay.
What you got, Adrian?
I'm on vacation, so I'm trying to wrap my mind around that. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm getting beat up and kicked, and I'm on the ropes. I'm like Spence. I ain't gonna give up, but they might have to, stop the fight. I'm losing, but yeah, man, that's all I can wrap my mind around right now. I have more for you on next show Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be back.
Didi, what you got?
I know I always got everything going on, but the next big event I got coming up, as y'all know, is my back to school bash. It is August 19th. from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. on in Bristol, Pennsylvania, my hometown. We are doing horseback riding, card show, relay races, bounce houses, free food, food trucks, free hairdos, free haircuts for the kids. So y'all come out if you're in my hometown. If you are not and you want to donate, please donate to my Cash App, or you can inbox me, DM me, and I'll send you the address to the location for the drop off of the supplies. You can just mail it right to them, or you can just Cash App me. I'll buy the supplies and send it to it. We're excited about it. Y'all, if you're listening, please let the kids know, get the word out. We want as many kids as we can get out there to come and get all these supplies, all these book bags, have fun, get these games and all this stuff going on. Also, I just got word that this Saturday, I don't know the times and locations yet, but insider information, the premiere of the TV show that I'm in on Netflix, we're doing a premiere prequel viewing and showing on Saturday. So I'm excited about that. I finally get to see the first episode of the show. So that's coming out on Saturday. And I think I got a lot of stuff going on, but that's all I'm gonna talk about right now. Y'all, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Breaking Barriers Podcast. Subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when we're live. If you would like to be a guest on the podcast, let us know. Hit us up, inbox, DM, phone number. You got the number now. Don't be calling this goddamn phone all the time either. Just text me shit and don't bother me all day because I'll block your ass. Also, like I said, shout out to Black with No Chaser radio app. Please download the app, y'all. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, Breaking Barriers Podcast. We appreciate y'all in the comments. Thank y'all for interacting with us tonight. And thank you again, Lisa, for showing up. Teesprings, y'all, he got a comedy show coming up in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know he was going to promote this if he was on here September, I think it's the 15th to the 17th. Please don't shoot me. I got my ticket for one of them days. But come out, check it out in the Comedy Zone in Charlotte. I think that's where it's at. Don't shoot me. Go on his page. Y'all find it on his page. He's an amazing comedian. He is on tour with Ryan Davis. If you have not heard of Ryan Davis, you must be under a rock because he's an amazing comedian as well. But y'all, we here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We will holler at y'all next week.